All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Now, how can I say this? 5 reasons black men leave or walk away or break up with somebody or something like that. Reason number 1, because they were unwanted to begin with. And I'm not talking about high school or college. I'm talking about as adults. You meet brothers who women don't want for whatever reason. It could be height, could be weight, could be occupation, it could be looks. It could be finances. It could be a plethora of things. But just because you are one way one day doesn't mean you won't be a different. If you're in one spot one day, you may be in a different position on another. And what happens is guys leave because they're unwanted, and then when they, I guess, grow some, they're wanted by the same people that didn't want them initially, and it's not going to work because it doesn't make sense. 2, feminism. Feminism has a lot to do with things, because just like when black men date outside of the community, people bring it up, oh, he's dating a white chick, but the irony of feminism is you took a white chick's ideology on and you want to follow in everything these white chicks do. You want to be in their fight against patriarchy. You want to be in their fight for equality. That, if you look at it historically, it doesn't make sense. But also, it was a lesbian movement. And the question is, are you mad when black men are with non-black women, or are you mad that black women can't get with non-black women? Because to be mad at black men for dating non-black women, but to be in a non-black woman's movement, if y'all on the same team, why y'all ain't no fun if the homies can't have none, right? Number 3, no conflict resolution. Guys leave because they don't want to fight all the time. They don't want to get in an argument all the time. They don't want to deal with indecisiveness all the time. They don't want to deal with the idea that as a black man, you can dump all of your toxic energy onto a black man because you won't address the people that need to be addressed. Guys just get tired of it and just leave, because you don't want to be somebody. We're not somebody's punching bag. We're not somebody's doormat or whipping boy. It's just most guys want a peaceful environment, and if you can't aid in making an environment peaceful, you got to go. Number 4 would be teamwork. A lot of times you hear women talk about their expectations and standards of men, but you don't hear men often talk about how little effort these modern day women are putting into these interactions and relationships with men. You got plenty of women who can't cook, who can't clean, who can't take care of the kids, who can't maintain a household, who can't, how can I put this? Who can't follow instructions even when it's for their own benefit, because they just are too dismissive of men. So they shoot themselves in the foot. You know. Now, I want to say that's 4. Because I'm jamming the music. Unwanted, feminism, conflict resolution, teamwork. Yeah, okay. So, 5 would be I really don't want to say it like this, but there ain't no other way to say it. Five will be time and karma. I'll say it like that. As you get older, you're not about to play the game of somebody putting you on the shelf or holding you to the side and go and be with the people that they want on their impulses, and then when they're done, you know, come back to get you. Because it's the idea that if you're a good guy, that you're going to be there. Because a lot of women play this game with men, with the quote-unquote good guys, or just the guys in general that are productive. That, oh, they're going to be there, which means they know other black women don't want that in their life either, so they know he's going to be there. But the trip about it is, when you hit a certain level of maturity or a certain age, you don't have the time to play games. So if you want to play your game and think a guy's going to be in, you know, you're going to be able to pull him off the shelf or out of the back pocket, or, you know, he's your emergency man when all the other men that you like fall through, you know, the friend zone thing, and, you know, if everybody else fails and I got this friend in the friend zone, I could break out and he'll be my replacement. It's not going to work. Because the karma, that is, the guy's really not going to tell you he's moving on, because he doesn't have to. You're not his woman. So those are the 5 reasons. I'm out. Peace.